Well enough? Let's start. Good morning, everybody. Okay, very good morning. So the lesson, that we already started in the earlier classes and we will continue today as well is we are not afraid to die if we can all be together. Right? Now, the lesson is written by two people. One is Jordan Cook, the other one is Alan Ist. I repeat, it's Jordan Cook and Alan Ist. Now, Jordan Cook is a very famous personality. He is a Canadian Olympic sailor. He was born on 3rd of December 1978. I repeat, he was a Canadian Olympic sailor and he was born in the year 1978 and the date was 3rd of December. His parents were Stephen Cook and Linda Cook. So you can understand Stephen Cook was the father and the name of the mother was Linda Cook. Now this is what the brief about the writer of the story. But in the story, it's about a 37-year-old businessman who is the narrator of the story. I repeat, Jordan Cook and Alan Ist is the writer of the story. However, the narrator of the story is a businessman who is 37 years old. He has a wife, and the name of the wife is Mary, and two children, Jonathan, aged 6, and Suzanne, aged 7. He and his wife both had a dream of a voyage around the world on their ship, Wave Walker, which is 23-meter long and 30-ton wooden hulled, just like the famous Captain James Cook. The whole family started sailing from Plymouth, England on July 1976. The initial or the starting phase of the 3-year-long journey from Africa to Cape Town, it was pleasant. While heading east, along with two newly hired crewmen, strong waves hit them and their survival became a question. The entire story will tell us how they fought each day and survived till the end. Is this clear and understandable till now? Now, the narrator and his wife plan a voyage around the world just like the famous Captain James Cook. They have been preparing and perfecting their seafaring skills for the past 16 years. So they practiced for the previous 16 years before venturing into the sea. They got a ship which was 23 meters long and weighed 30 tons, and they named the ship Wave Walker. They tested in rough weather for months. In July 1976, they all started their journey from Plymouth, England. They sailed from Africa to Cape Town, which was quite a pleasant journey. Before heading east, the narrator hired two crewmen. The names are Larry Wiggle and Hugh Seeger. The motto of hiring these crewmen was they were professionals, and the narrator was very much aware that rough sea was waiting ahead. So he hired them thinking that because these crewmen were very professional, they would be able to help him in handling the rough weather and the rough sea. By December 25, they all managed to reach 35,000 kilometers east of Cape Town. The entire family, comprising of the narrator's wife, and two children, somehow manages to surpass the bad weather and celebrates the Christmas together. But the weather changes for the worse, and on January 2nd, the big waves hit them. They tried to slow the pace of the ship down by dropping the storm zip and hit a heavy mooring rope in a loop across a stern, but it doesn't help much. They carry their life raft drill, attach lifelines, don life jackets and oilskins. Later in the evening, a vertical and huge wave strikes the ship and the narrator is thrown off from the ship. He accepts his approaching death and starts losing consciousness. When the ship is about to overturn, a huge wave hits again and turns it right back. He suffers injuries in ribs and mouth. He grabs the guardrail and sails into the ship's main boom. He instructs his wife Mary to guard the wheel as he realizes that the ship has water in the lower parts. His crewman starts pumping out the water. The narrator goes to the children's cabin and checks them. His daughter Sue informs him about a bump on her head, which he ignores initially because his major concern was to save the ship. The narrator does waterproofing on the gaping holes. This makes water to deviate on the right side. The hand pump gets blocked due to debris and electric pumps get short-circuited. However, he later finds a spare electric pump and connects it to drain the water. They all keep pumping the water all night long. Their mayday calls are not answered as they are in the remotest corner of the world. Now this is the portion that was already done. I would like to give you some word meanings and I would request you to please note it in your copy before I explain and re-explain the same in Hindi for your better understanding. Please note, voyage. A long sea journey is called voyage. I'll also give you notes. You do not make it in detail. This is just for your understanding. आपके समझने के लिए है बस. Okay. हालांकि मैं इसका notes आप लोगों को दे दूंगा, तो that would be easier for you. But till the time I give it, please underline and make few small notes so that it makes it easy for you to understand when you try it, at your home. Leisure. Leisure का मतलब है free time. The word honing, H-O-N-I-N-G, honing means improving or sharpening. आपके सामने बुक है, बुक में ये वर्ड्स है, नीचे अंडरलाइन कीजिए और बगल में इसका मतलब पेंसिल से नोट कर लीजिए. Seafaring. Regularly traveling by sea. Seafaring का मतलब regularly traveling by sea. Wooden hulled. A watertight body of a ship. Ship का watertight body. गेल्स का मतलब है अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग विंड. गेल्स का मतलब क्या है? वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग विंड. नाउ व्हाट इज अ मास्ट? I think you can see this picture, right? ये wave walker है. This is wave walker. In the middle of wave walker there is a figure like this, and this particular portion is called the mast. A tall upright structure on a boat or ship. What is a mast? A tall upright structure on a boat or ship. Then comes the word atrocious. Atrocious का मतलब है bad, very poor quality, बहुत खराब क्वालिटी. Gigantic, huge, Huge, huge. Gigantic का मतलब है huge. Now what is a zip? A triangular sea sail set forward the mast in a ship. तो शिप का ये वाला जो हिस्सा है ये मास्ट है. इस मास्ट में ये जो ट्रायंगुलर फिगर जो लगाया जाता है, ठीक है, दैट इज कॉल्ड द जिप. A triangular sea sail set forward the mast in a ship. Knots, a unit of speed. नॉट क्या है? अ यूनिट ऑफ स्पीड. जैसे किलोमीटर पर आवर हुआ, माइल पर आवर हुआ, बिल्कुल वैसे ही नॉट इज अ यूनिट ऑफ स्पीड मेजरमेंट. इनॉर्मस, वेरी लार्ज साइज. lashed, to hit with a lot of force. Mooring, mooring, mooring. Ropes, chains or anchors by or to which a boat or ship is moved. अब आता है stern, the back part of a ship or a boat. अगर ये बोट है तो बोट का ये वाला जो पोर्शन है, this particular portion is called the stern. The back part of a ship or a boat. Don't, D-O-N-N-E-D, don't मतलब put on या फिर wear, कपड़े पहनना. Okay, that is called don't. Oilskins, heavy cotton cloth waterproofed with oil. कॉटन का बनाया हुआ कपड़ा जिसे वाटरप्रूफ बनाया गया है तेल लगा के, ऑयल लगा के, दैट इज कॉल्ड oilskins. Impending, about about to happen. Ominous silence. डरावना सन्नाटा. Threatening silence. Aft. 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 Near the stern of the ship. Aft. शिप का स्टर्न का वो पोजीशन को बोलते हैं एफ्ट. क्रेस्ट. CREST. क्रेस्ट. अगर ये लहर है तो उस लहर का एकदम ऊपर वाला जो हिस्सा है, यू नो, दिस पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन इज कॉल्ड द क्रेस्ट. लहर का ये ऊपरी हिस्सा, दिस इज कॉल्ड क्रेस्ट. टॉप ऑफ अ वेव. डी का डेक. अ फ्लोर ऑफ अ शिप. अगर ये जहाज है तो ये वाला जो पोर्शन है दैट इज कॉल्ड द डेक. द फ्लोर ऑफ द शिप. जहाज का जो फर्श है. टॉरेंट. टॉरेंट का मतलब है फास्ट मूविंग स्ट्रीम ऑफ वाटर. Torrent is fast moving stream of water. Capsizing. Capsizing का मतलब है be overturned in the water. पलट जाना. Be overturned in the water. Hurled. 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 Throw with a great force. Throw with a great force. Or pulled tightly. Stretched or pulled tightly. Scrambled. Scrambled. Climb or crawl. Sorry. Climb or claw. CLAW. Claw one's way. Climb or claw one's way. Hatch. 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 यहां पे दरवाजा. डोर. DOOR. डोर. That's all, I think. This was the portion that was taught. Thank you so much. Now, we'll do a recapitulation of the entire portion in Hindi for your better understanding. Any confusion so far? Anything that you have missed?